to make good and do the right thing here?
It turns out they didn't need to bring along those extra clothes after all. Nicholas Cosmo's sister and brother-in-law leave court surrounded by cameras.
You put up bail for your brother-in-law. Why won't you talk to us?
At a bail hearing Thursday, a federal judge said he does intend to grant Cosmo bail. But first, it's up to the prosecution and defense to come up with a bail package. That could include 24-hour surveillance, as is the case of Bernard Madoff. Prosecutors say regardless of Cosmo making bail, that doesn't shake their case.
We're a long way from being over. And again, the bail package has no bearing on our investigation.
Cosmo and his investment firm Agape Inc. are charged with running a $370 million Ponzi scheme. Postal inspectors say the evidence is mounting and the number of victims growing. Originally estimated to be around 1,500, now officials expect it to be in the thousands. Some were even members of the U.S. Marines.
It was my entire life savings. You know, I wanted to buy a house this year. I put so much money into it, and I just had high hopes, and everything's all gone, and pretty much I have nothing now.
Devin Thomas and Frank Ingrao both served in Iraq. Much of their unit had money invested with Cosmo, money they may not get back.
There's a lot of Marines that are deployed, that have invested into this company, and at this point they don't know what's going on.
They're in Iraq right now, serving our country, and they believe all their money is invested, and they're doing good, and they're doing good for their families, and they're fighting for our country, and they're losing all their money right now, and they're fighting for us right now.
Regardless of making bail, Cosmo will have his day in court, where he faces up to 20 years in jail and $1 million in fines. In Long Island, New York, Bonnie Ghosh, The Associated Press.